They don't even have dollar menus anymore at the fast food restaurants, y'all. What? I cannot believe it.
Oh, Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Mickey.
What is up, guys? My name is Nikki, and this is Life with Nick. If you are returning, welcome back. If you are new, welcome. And as you guys see in the title below, today I am here to talk about why inflation is just ruining it for all of us. I'm going to talk about different ways as to how inflation has had a negative impact on people and what the world has come to. So if you guys are interested, continue watching. But if you guys have yet to do so, go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as turn on that notification bell, and let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so this is more so of a rant. So as you guys know, obviously it is now post-COVID. COVID went on from 2020 and is still currently going on. People are still currently catching COVID, if y'all do not know. But COVID has led to inflation, y'all. And I am here today to talk about how it is ridiculous. And it is leading to depression. It is leading to homelessness. It is leading to starvation. It is leading to pretty much destruction in the world, okay? So the first thing I want to talk about is apartment and housing requirements. Apartment requirements are ridiculous. If you are someone who is interested in applying for an apartment, or you have an apartment and you got one recently within the last 3-4 years, you know these apartments are requiring for you to have a 3 times income. Think about it. If you are applying to an apartment that is $1,500 a month, they expect for you to be making 3 times that a month. And more than likely, a lot of jobs out here are not paying that much money. The money is not matching with what the apartment requirements are. It is crazy. It's like, how do you expect for me? Not as long as I have the rent money, what do I need to have 3 times the rent money for? Yeah, okay. I understand y'all makes that feel more comfortable in y'all in knowing that we'll be able to make the payments. But like I said, these jobs are not paying people that much money to be able to afford 3 times their rent. It is crazy. And then it's the same thing with houses. Y'all, my dream is to buy a house. I want to buy a house so bad. But right now, the housing market is insane. And it does not matter where you are looking at. Sometimes I look in Ohio because that's where I'm originally from. I'm like, what if I just move back to Ohio? Is the cost of living affordable there? No. These houses are in the hood. They are 1-story houses with 1 bedroom, 1 bath for $200K. It's crazy. And who's able to afford that? $200,000 for a house. Okay, and I can see if you give me a house that's 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 2,000 square feet, but $200,000 for a house that's 2 bedrooms, 1 bath, 1,000 square feet is just a ripoff. Let's just be so serious. It's how do y'all expect for us to pay that? It's very sad. And you have people that are telling us, why are you paying that much money to rent an apartment? Because we don't have a choice. Hello, we don't have a choice. I mean, that's what we're qualified for, because these apartments are asking for these houses are asking for too much. With houses as well, you have to think about the credit score requirements that they have. A lot of times, if you are applying to a house, they want no debt. They want no collections. They want nothing. They look at what your school loans are. They're looking at pretty much everything, your rental history, everything. And if you are someone who is not able to afford to pay your credit off or pay to have those credit fees off your account, of course you're not able to afford a house either, because look, y'all want us to be 100% debt free. That's kind of hard when inflation is as much as it is. And now people are at a point now where they're only able to afford to pay their rent, pay their bills, or whatever it is that they have. And that's it. No money left over for traveling. No money left over for mental health counseling, which a lot of people need. That's another thing people don't talk about. Not for that, not for shopping, little things that make us happy. Going to the mall, you know what I mean? Having that leftover that money can lead you to different things. That's what life is all about. Life is not all about just paying your bills and then having no money to spend after that. It's just crazy. And inflation has definitely led to those two things. Just people not having a place to stay. People are losing their homes. People are getting evicted because the apartment rent is increasing. I've seen so many videos on TikTok with people who have been staying in apartments for 4 or 5 years, and all of a sudden their leasing office just decides to increase the rent by $600 or $1,000 even at the most. Are you kidding me? And I get it. These businesses, they went through a lot during COVID, so they're trying to basically make their money back. However, it is a such thing as trying to make your money back and just being ridiculously greedy. It's honestly very sad. Even when it comes to food, y'all, when I was in college from 2014 to 2018. When I was in college, I used to be able to go to the store with $200 and get everything I need. I'm talking about meats, fruits, vegetables, side dishes, snacks, juice, water, everything that I needed. And that would last me by myself for a while. If I go to the grocery store now with $200, I'm still going to be able to get a decent amount of stuff, but not nearly as much stuff as I was able to get before all this stuff happened with COVID. Not at all. If you want to get you a nice steak, you're looking at about $20 for a steak. If you want to get you maybe like a nice salad, a nice box salad, those Kim Kardashian salads that they be, keeping up with the Kardashians. If you want to get one of those, you're looking at like $12. Even fast food has increased. If you look at McDonald's back in like the early 2000s or even 2010, they had a dollar menu. They don't even have dollar menus anymore at the fast food restaurants, y'all. What? I cannot believe it. What has the world come to? Then gas prices as well. Gas prices are insane. Georgia is one of those places where gas prices were not always expensive. It's not like how it is in New York. I went to New York some years ago, and that was before COVID, and it was like $4 a gallon. Georgia's not like that. But I rode past the gas station yesterday, and it was $3.80 per gallon. You might as well go to round that up to $4 a gallon. It's ridiculous. People are not able to get around and go to work anymore. People are not able to afford their basic needs, their necessities, soap, toothbrush, toilet paper. It's insane. And another thing is people are spending so much time on survival that they don't even have time to live anymore. For example, most people that I know don't just have one job anymore. No. It used to be that you just went to work and you had that one job and you depended on living life with just that one income. No, it's not like that. A lot of people that I know, they have businesses with a job, or they may have two jobs. They may have a job and do Uber on the side. Having that one job thing and surviving it's kind of hard to do, especially if you're only making under a certain amount of income. It's very sad. And I feel like it's leading to a lot of disorders as well. A lot of people are depressed. Like, come on now. Who's not going to be depressed? If we're not able to pay our bills, we're not able to afford to pay your rent, you're not able to get groceries, people aren't able to provide for their children. People with children, I don't even think about that. I don't have a child, and there's times where I struggle. I can imagine having a child in this society, because imagine paying for just your food and someone else's too at the same time. That's a lot. That's a lot to put on a person. Daycare is going up. They're not giving out daycare vouchers like how they were anymore. And a lot of these people that have grandparents, like how we were back in the day, our moms could just go to work and drop us off with our grandparents. No, because the retirement age isn't even how it used to be. A lot of people want to retire, but they honestly can't even afford to retire right now because they're not getting the amount of money that they need per month. Another thing that I'm seeing as well is people are not traveling either. Me, look, I'm someone, I like to travel, especially I want to see my family in Cleveland. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. Shout out to y'all out there. I want to go home every now and again. I want to go see my family. People are not able to do that. People are going months, years without seeing their families because airfare prices are going up. Hotel prices are going up. Let me see, bus tickets are going up. Everything is just so expensive, and they just want us to just kind of just be like, okay, this is what it is. But my thing is, I can see if they were increasing the pay rates, okay, then we would be able to talk. But they ain't doing that. I've not seen that at all. I am big on Indeed. I have not seen any change from 2020 till now, and the pay rate changed. So I don't understand that. Another thing that I'm seeing too is people are staying at these homes and they're buying houses. They're excited to buy houses. Back from like 2017, they're losing their houses because now they can't afford them. Even though they can afford it then, they're not able to afford it now. A lot of people are settling for roommates, settling for boyfriends, staying in relationships. Y'all, I was doing that at some point. I'm staying with my boyfriend because I cannot afford to live on my own. Think about how sad that is. Nobody should have to live with somebody or be forced to live with somebody because they cannot afford to pay their bills. Be so serious. It's very sad, and there's like really very little, I think, resources for people to like go to. It's like Yeah, you can look at like your local ministry, and I'll also leave some resources that I found in the description box below for you all. But there's very little resources to help people. You see some of the most hardworking people that you know that are still struggling to keep afloat, and nothing is really being done about it. And also, I want to go back to mental health and just physical health in general. A lot of people are not able to afford medical, like Medicaid, insurance, different things like that. I work with someone and she was just actually telling me that she had to go on workers' comp or whatever because she hurt her shoulder. And they did not even pay her for the majority of the time that she was on comp. They paid her, I think, for like maybe a month out of the time she's gone. She was gone for like 4 months. And the other 3 months, she just kind of had to just figure it out by herself. And that's very sad. You see a lot of young moms returning to work after 3 weeks of having a baby, a month after having a baby, because they just cannot afford to be at home like how our parents were back in the day. They can't afford to miss work. They miss work, they're getting evicted. Their leasing office doesn't care. Your leasing office doesn't care if you call them and say, hey, I just hurt myself, I missed work for 3 weeks. Okay, where's our money? Now you and your whole family is out in the streets and you have nowhere to go because of inflation. I'm praying that things get better. I have taken a look at the apartment market. I do these kind of videos on my channel all the time. Just listen out affordable apartments, just as affordable as I can find for you guys. And I still am always looking at apartments, and I have noticed on a brighter side that apartment prices have gone down. So they are decreasing the apartment prices in some areas. So y'all want to get on top of that for now. And then also, if you guys, y'all want to check out your local food shelters, different things like that. You know what I mean? Finding a side job, download Uber Eats, regular Uber, Grubhub, just do whatever it takes. And I just, like I said, I hate the fact that we've come to a time now where you can't even really enjoy life the way you want to, because it's just a survival thing. Please comment below if y'all agree with me. It's not me trying to stress anyone out. I'm just talking from experience, talking from what I see people go through on the day-to-day base. And just, I'm really hoping that things continue to change and that at some point we are all in a place that we are comfortable enough to where we are able to afford all of our bills and to be able to do things that we love at the same time. So go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you guys enjoy what I was preaching about here. Check out some of my other videos. Check those out. Give those a thumbs up as well. I will be posting more often. 2024 is hopefully the year of YouTube for me. So continue to support me. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.